UW360 is proudly supported by BECU, a not-for-profit member-owned credit union. Pacific Office Automation, copy, print, workflow, and IT. Problem solved.
What do you think is the most famous tunnel on UW's campus? Well, the answer to that at the end of the segment, but first, we're going to show you that the UW may have a lot more tunnels than you'd think. Like, a lot. Underneath the University of Washington, there is a system of tunnels called Lower Campus. These tunnels twist around for 8 miles, all underground and all radiating from the UW power plant. Now, these tunnels are secure, but can also be very dangerous to someone who doesn't know them well, which is why we've asked Mark Kirschenbaum, Assistant Director of Campus Utilities, to show us around. Ready to go?
Ready.
All right, let's do it. Mark led us down into the earth and through a maze of narrow tunnels lined with pipes and wires, all the while helping us navigate possible hazards as we went along. So, Mark, what exactly do these tunnels do for campus?
The tunnels is where we transport utility services to the campus. So we have electricity, we have compressed air, and we have steam for heating.
So it all comes from the power plant, but the tunnels distribute like AC during the summertime and heat during the wintertime and internet to the rest of campus.
Right.
Okay, and then I've also heard that these tunnels can be very dangerous to someone who doesn't know them well. How exactly?
They can be. The electricity is 13,800 volts. That's a lot. And then the steam on this side is traveling at 385 degrees Fahrenheit and 245 degrees Fahrenheit. So when it leaks, it's loud and it's hot.
Wow. That steam was hot. It's really hot down here. Finally, Mark led us out of the blazingly hot tunnels and into the source of the whole system, the UW power plant. A maze of brightly colored pipes, tubes, valves, screens, and grates.
So this is where we make steam for heat. We make chilled water for cooling, 42-degree water that we pump to the building. And then we also make electricity that we distribute to the campus.
So campus really couldn't operate without you guys.
Yeah, it's in the middle of winter that everyone's going home if we're not running.
It's hot. Generating and distributing power to our campus is a big job. But moving into the future, it becomes perhaps more important for us to conserve energy. Enter Senior Facility Engineer Garen Sakagawa, who has been working for the Smart Group project.
So in this room here, what you see here is one of our steam condensate meters. When those values go out of line, it tells us we have a problem with our system, so we send someone out here to come take care of that.
Okay, so what you're telling me then is that instead of having to send someone here to look at all of these meters, you're going to take this data and you're going to put it on a single website for everyone to look at.
Yes.
And how exactly is that going to help with sustainability on campus?
So what we'll be able to do is when we get a year's worth of data, we'll create what we call a benchmark of the building, which is a typical energy use for that building in a year. And as we have ensuing years' data, we will be able to tell if that building is going out of tolerance, using more, or using less. So, next time you find yourself on campus, remember, you're also standing right on top of Lower Campus, thrumming away beneath your feet. Oh yeah, and what's the most famous tunnel on campus? Well, it's this one. I just want an excuse to show off Husky Stadium. Until next time, I'm Austin Siedentoff.